My hair looked nice, and then I went for a walk. Hey guys, it's good to see you, and for you, I hope it's nice to see me. I am being brave and putting my face on camera. Let's see how this goes. Today I'm going to be painting on one of these. Not this one, I have already done the actual painting, but this is an example of where we are starting. I have had this and the one I actually painted on for a bunch of years and never figured out what to do with them. And I have like a lot of canvases that I have just ignored, like a problematic amount. So I am making an effort, if I have an idea, to use what I've got lying around instead of buying more things. So while we watch the painting, I was going to chat about Inktober and art goals, particularly what my goals are for 2024, and possibly talk about the painting along the way because I had lots and lots of fun with it. Let's go. I skipped over the part where I put primer on the board and did the drawing, mostly because I didn't actually know if this was going to turn out all that well. I also thought it might be kind of boring. I'm still kind of figuring out what to put in videos and what to cut. We're finding out as we go. Let me know if you actually want to see the sketching process, particularly because my style of sketching is a little bit loosey-goosey. But maybe that's fun, I don't know. One problem I encountered was I was using my colored pencils where you can erase them directly on top of the gesso, which I did not sand, and that might have been a problem. The issue being that the orange did not stay. It was mixing with my paint the entire time, which was super annoying. I normally try and sketch with a colored pencil because I think it's a bit more fun and grey doesn't look all that good. And normally if you're going to be doing something that has like a skin tone, an orange probably would have been a fine choice. Would have been totally fine if I was doing human skin, I guess. But I did want to have the shadow colour in this painting be purple, and I didn't think that through before starting. It didn't go great. It was mixing with my purple the whole time and making everything muddy as heck. I think next time I should hit it with some condensed air to get rid of all the extra, or back when I worked at Paint and Sip, we did the sketches in paint, and that just kind of worked fine because paint's going to dry more than a pencil ever will, but that is a little bit rough around the edges and typically does not have that good a structure. Anyway, the idea for this painting. Way back in late September, I had big aspirations for doing Inktober. I thought it would be good to do a monthly challenge because I love monthly challenges. But I was going to be away for the first week of October, which presented something of a challenge. Spoiler, I didn't do Inktober. But I did end up doing a bunch of sketches for it in my sketchbook. One of which was this one. The first prompt for Inktober was Dream, which this is a little bit of an abstract interpretation of that. But I was thinking about my original concept for this involved like a hare, a bunny, running through dreams that had like a glass skull and the glowing red eyes, and if you accidentally looked into its eyes in your dream, you would see some doom in your future, which I still think is a neat idea and I would like to do it, but when I was thinking Inktober thoughts, I realized I did not want to try and figure out how to draw a glass skull with a glowing eye and have only one day to work on that project. That sounded like a lot. So I dialed the idea back to what I got, which is this hare creature that runs through dreams with the golden thread attached to its foot, and the thread kind of connects different people's dreams together. And so that's kind of what happens when your dreams like suddenly shift and are about something different completely, is that the hare rabbit paid you a visit. That was the idea. And I do still like that one too, and it meant I got to bust out my metallic paint, which is my favorite. I am a weak bitch for my metallic paint. I haven't decided yet whether or not I want to be able to swear on this channel, Is that a thing I can do? Do I get demonetized for saying bitch? Not that I'm monetized, but like, you know, aspirational thoughts. Anyway, I wanted to talk a bit about goals for next year. Because we are getting to the end of the year and I love me a good goal setting session. So at the moment, you know, I just kind of work in a cafe, very part-time. And it's my dream to be able to do art full-time and share it with people full-time and share things with you, audience, and teach you everything that I learned when I went to art school and everything else I've picked up along the way. So my big goal for 2024 is to make some really big strides in that direction. I'm going to be real brave, and I'm putting this on record. My goal is to make another 21 videos, I think it'll be. My goal is to have a total of 30 by the end of 2024, and I can't quite remember exactly how many I have. So total of 30 by the end. I think that's going to work out to 21 when this one gets released. So I'm doing okay on that, and I'm hoping to keep to about a 2-week schedule. I think a video every week is a bit much, particularly because I'm brand new to video making. So hopefully that's a little more manageable. I'm hoping next year I'll be able to launch a shop in conjunction with this channel. I've already filmed the outro, so I know what I've said, but I'm going to keep that a secret. But there are some paintings behind me that I think would make some pretty good prints, so I think that would be pretty fun. And I wanted to post to Instagram 3 times a week to try and actually do some more paintings, particularly trying to get over my fear of work being imperfect through volume and making a lot of work. My year this year, after I finished art school last year, has involved a lot of trying to figure out what I want to do and who I want to be, and I think I've made some real strides on that for sure. At some point I'll show you the sketchbooks I had at the start of this year when I was still in I'm not good enough student mode, and kind of where I'm at more now, which is a lot more loose and free, but I think I still have some distance to go, and I've definitely still got some places to improve. So by making a promise to post regularly, I have an obligation to create regularly. So hopefully that kind of works out for the better. Hopefully that works out well. Ultimately, I think it would be really, really fun to be able to teach a lot, particularly through this channel. I've had a job where I got to teach people a little bit of art, and that was amazing, and I love doing it. I would really like to do that more, particularly if I can, through this channel, help people, you know, cover some real ground and really improve over time. If you work at, you know, a drinking and painting event, you get to see people for 2 hours, and they do improve in 2 hours, but then you never see them again. So you don't really get to cultivate someone on their journey in the long term, which is something that I would really like to do. Long-term goals in the next couple years, I'd really like to have a Patreon, particularly mentorship and giving really in-depth tutorials, because I never get to talk about color theory nearly as much as I would like to. And I just find a lot of theory stuff really interesting, particularly if you try to break it down in a way where it feels more intuitive and a little less arcane. But then there's some of it that is kind of more fun for engaging. Oh my god, I did the whole outro before and I forgot to say the thing. Because I've been talking about it. I would really like this channel to grow. I would like to have a community, and I would really like to be able to teach people. Really help me out in pursuing those goals and being able to do the thing I love more. That would be amazing. Not to mention, I would like you to know when I make more things. So if you're feeling it and you've liked this format of video, I would really appreciate that. Like, share, subscribe. I guess one of the other goals I wanted to talk about was a more vague one. I don't have a way to turn this into a smart goal, but I'd like to be better at allowing myself to make mistakes and just kind of take action, even if the action isn't going to be perfect. Because you don't learn stuff by intellectualizing about it forever, you learn stuff by doing stuff a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I have been enjoying making this piece, I've been having a lot of fun, and I have enjoyed talking to camera in the intro and outro like way more than I expected, so hopefully we can do more of this, because this is actually really fun. Alright, to the outro. Boom! There we go. All done. I'm really, really proud of this one. The board is kind of bendy, and I don't really know how to fix that. So if you know, please tell me, because it won't attach to my wall all that great, like this. And I would like it to. I think he's gonna, ooh, camera. I think he's gonna go there. Or maybe up there somewhere. For the next video, he will be in frame, I promise. I was thinking about making him into an enamel pin. Is that something people would buy? I would. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. I'm glad you guys have stuck around this far. And now I need to record all of the stuff in the middle because I filmed this immediately after filming the intro. So I hope I said something interesting in the middle. I'll find out after you do. Alright, that's all for me today. So I will see you next time for something cool. Alright, bye!